Welcome to Saudi Arabia, the land where every second goes like this. Too fast? Okay, let's start again. Every second, fans are on the edge of their seats. Champions pour their passion into the game. New houses become new homes, where memories are made and milestones celebrated. Trees are planted, creating a greener tomorrow for future generations. Every second, patients get the care they need from the comfort of home. Distant horizons become new dawns, inviting exploration and discovery. Pilgrims pray in divine harmony. Stories are illuminated with renewable energy. Dreams become today's reality. Every second, visitors from all over experience our breathtaking landscapes and warm hospitality. In Saudi Arabia, every second is full of opportunity. Discover Saudi Arabia's story of transformation.
Welcome everybody. Today is the briefing section about the Saudi Arabia Algo Trading Contest 2025. This briefing session will last around 30 minutes. And if you have any questions, you can raise in the chat bar and we will answer you at the end of the FAQ section. Before starting, let me introduce a bit ourselves. And then we will introduce the contest details and the timeline and how you use the Algo platform to code the strategies. At the beginning, let me introduce a bit about the trading contest. This one is a global contest, and this contest will cover Saudi, Hong Kong, US stocks, and also the foreign exchange market, and also our commodities. The contest will last from May to September, and then the final day will integrate with Money 2020 Middle East event, which will be hosted in Riyadh Exhibition and Convention Center. Before starting the contest, let me introduce ourselves. The organizer of this contest is Algo Association and then Money 2020. Algo Association, ACA, is an NGO based in Hong Kong. And our objective is to identify the next generation of algo trading talents and advance the fintech industry in different regions. And other than challenge, we'll offer education and also the career opportunity to different participants. And in our history, we organized 6 contests before. And then this one will be our 7th contest, Saudi Arabia. So we started organizing contests since 2020. So here is our timeline. So yesterday is the deadline of registration. We have almost 1,000 participants. And then globally, and then today is the briefing. And after this briefing, actually you will receive an email of this deck and also the login credential of the platform, which you will code there. And you will have around 1 month time to code. And then the submission deadline is 25th of June. And then 1st of July, we'll start the live paper trading period. And then the final day, actually, after 2 months live paper trading period, and then the final day will be in 15th to 17th of September. And then it will be a physical one at Riyadh. And the final day is integrated with Money 2020. So what is Money 2020? Money 2020 is the biggest fintech event in the region, and also is the biggest fintech event in the world. So there will be like 37,000 of participants there, and then all the global iBanks, asset managers will be there. So we will have a final day there for pitching. So the shortlisted finalists will be there to pitch. And here is the past events of Money 2020. And then here is our network and our past supporting organizations. So we have different participants from global universities, and also our past supporting organization is here. And this time we have the sponsors like Saudi Capital Market Authority, Innovest Asset Management, ISP, and then Hong Kong Science Park, and Go Horse. And also we have supporting organizations like Ministry of Investment, FinTech Saudi, Tahaluf, Cyberport, AWS, CFA, IFTA, HKI Lab, FinTech, HKBU, Google Developer Student Clubs, Topaz, Figma, KiwiTech, InvestTalk, FindCareer.ai, etc. So yeah, without their support, we cannot hold this contest. So for the contest, we have three rounds. The first round is about coding. And then after you get the email about the login credential, you can log in the Algo platform, and then you will see the data. And then we have three streams, actually, equity, FX, and also commodities. And the submission deadline is 25th of June. And after submission, each algorithm needs to fulfill the criteria of 4 dimensions. A number of backtest years. Actually, in the platform, we'll provide 5 years of 1 minute data. So that means you can develop some per minute strategy, or even per hour. You can aggregate them to become hour data or daily data. So yeah, you need to fulfill this. And also the drawdown, negative 8% per month. And also stop loss is 15%, 1.5 for the portfolio stop loss. And also maximum leverage is 5 times. Actually, in our website here, already written down, we have updated our website yesterday or this morning. And all the details actually is here. So for the 5 years data, you need to have 3 years backtest result, 8%, no more than 8% monthly negative return, and no more than 15% portfolio stop loss, and maximum leverage is 5 times. So after qualifying the algorithm, they will do the live paper trading for 2 months, from July 1st to 31st of August. And then real capital will be allocated to the shortlisted algorithm after 1st of August to compete in the live market, provided that their July live paper trading performance aligns with the backtest results. So for this round, the completion date is 31st of August. And then the final round, actually, the shortlisted team will be invited to pitch in Money 2020 events. So will be from 15th to 17th. Actually, the exact day will be notified later. And then you will need to make a PowerPoint of less than 15 slides. And then with executive summary, training idea explanation, implementation details, threat test and risk management, and then team biography. And then all the contestants will compete for the best return, best sharp, and best strategy design. So you may ask, what's the instruments, for example, equities, forex exchange, and also commodities, what will be the available instrument? Actually, in the email we send out later, there will be an attachment, an Excel attachment. And then in the Excel, you will see all the available ticker or instrument list. So this is for you to backtest. And then also here is the criteria, especially all the risk management criteria. And then here is the live paper trading from July. Yeah. So here is an example. What should qualified algorithm look like? So here, for example, here is a backtest period, 2018 to 2022. And then the live paper is 2023 to 2024 February. So actually, because you only have 1 month, so so your live paper month will be at least 1 month from the July one. So you can see that the distribution of positive monthly return and also the distribution of negative monthly return, and also the maximum leverage is less than 5. Yeah, and then there's a stop loss mechanism, and then no month, negative month is more than 8% here, you can see. So here's an example. And also, you are competing for the best return, best sharp, and best strategy design. For best return, it's very simple. The team with the highest 2-month live paper trading will win this award. So no matter you get the real money or not, I mean the size of the money, actually we will consider your whole period, I mean 2 months live paper trading return. And also, for the best sharp, we will run your algorithm with our sample 1-year forward test. The highest sharp will win this award. And also for the best strategies design, because you will present it in Money 2020 in September, there will be panel judges. They will listen to your pitches, and then they will make some score, and then the highest score based on this dimension will win this. The highest score will win this award. Yeah, this is the 3 awards. And also for the system, maybe here I pass to Tony. Tony, you can introduce a bit how to use the Algo backtest system to code the strategies.
Okay, before I go into the backtesting system, maybe we can have some Q&A.
Okay.
So I see several questions from the chat box.
Yes. What is that?
Okay, first of all, about the how many teams will go to round 2. So actually, we have just mentioned about the criteria about your backtesting results. So as long as you can pass those criteria, including the drawdown requirement, the stop loss requirement, maximum leverage requirement, etc. So then you can directly go to round 2.
What is the frequency of raw data?
So on our platform, actually, we have the tech data and also order book data, but for this contest, we will only provide up to 1 minute data. You can I will show you the other data set that you can use later.
And another question is, data is price only, so no fundamentals?
Actually, for our platform, we have different data set, including the market data, the news data, economic statistics, and also some social media data. So actually, you can explore different kind of trading strategy, not only limited to technical or fundamental analysis. You can also explore some trading strategy like sentiment analysis, machine learning, etc.
Okay. So the email of approval instrument has not been sent yet.
Yeah, we will send the instrument list right after this briefing.
Yeah, or you can go to our website and then you can see that algotranche.org Saudi 2025. And then now the website is updated. And then you can click this link, you will download the Excel. Or you wait our email also the same Excel file. Yeah. Are commodities traded by monthly contracts or a continuous active contract?
For commodity, it is actually a contract for difference, CFD, or simply you can regard it as a continual active contract.
So tick interval are missing in the backtest okay. What? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, 1 minute is our minimum. The next question is, what is the transaction cost?
So it is a fixed cost that for each transaction that you place, it is the fixed transaction cost. So for simplicity, you can just set it to 0. But when you prepare your final presentation, you probably need to make a proper assumption such that you can present a more realistic strategy to the judge.
Another question is, some of us haven't received email with login credential. Yeah, actually we found that our system cannot send the email successfully to some participants, and then maybe there is some typo error for your email address when you register. So if you are here, but actually if your email is wrong, actually you cannot get this link actually. But what I want to say is, if you have some teammate who cannot get this link, or you cannot receive anything, you better send us email, then we will send you again. So make sure your email is correct. And then how can I do market maker strategies?
Actually, there are some coding example on the platform I can show you later.
Also, do we need to take margin cost into consideration?
Margin cost, do you mean the financing cost or
Maybe short selling, I think this question is.
short selling?
Or interest rate, yeah.
For equity market, actually, short selling is not easily executable in the market. So for equity, if you are participating in the equity stream, we will suggest you not to do short selling. But if you participate in FX and also commodity, you can enable short selling. But for but for this competition, you can just assume the transaction cost as 0 for your backtesting. And then for the live paper trading later, we will assume there is a 0.02% transaction fee.
Actually, I think you need to make some reasonable assumption or take it into consideration, because if you want to get allocated by the real money, then you need to take this into account. Because if your trading strategy is not executable, I mean, cannot execute, then actually we can't execute a strategy by real money, you know. So yeah, and then can we import our own data into your platform?
Yes, actually, our system can support external data plugin, but if you are solicited to enter into the second one, because for second one it is trading in live market, so you also need to maintain the live data stream to the platform. We have some guideline how to do that.
And then there's a question. One thing, if the backtest data is per minute, that means there's no way we can reduce slippage unless it's at tick level. I think maybe I can answer it. Actually, it depends on how large your capital is, and also how liquid your trading instrument is. If you are trading euro dollar, actually, I think there's no problem. If you are trading a very small stocks from Saudi Arabia market, actually we already screened out some small. Actually, we filtered out some small Saudi stocks. Maybe only liquid stock is available only. So I think this problem is minimized already. So can we input our model into console?
Yes, actually, you can also plug in your own Python package or some pre-trained model to the platform. We have some example how to do that.
Are there any costs for holding CFD overnight?
For backtesting, actually, you can just assume zero, but for live pivot trading, we'll assume there is a 0.02%.
Okay. So if only one of our programs satisfies the requirement, but we opt for participating in all three streams, can we still move to the second round? What does it?
Uh, so let's say if you participate in all three contest stream, you actually need to submit 3 different trading strategy. So let's say if one of your strategy pass all the performance criteria, so you can just submit that strategy, and then you continue the second phase for that contest stream.
Is it only Python?
Yes, currently our platform only support Python.
What is the price if winning? Okay, so actually there will be cash prize, and then there's a possibility of real money trading, because Innovest is the premier sponsor now. Actually, we are setting up a new fund, a new portfolio with seed money depositing in that portfolio. And then if you fulfill the criteria, you perform well, there's a possibility that we'll get allocated of some money from this portfolio. Actually, the trading capital is not deposited to your account. Actually, your algorithm will deploy in a portfolio account managed by licensed asset manager. So you will be partnered with him to manage that money. And then the same money will also have the money from Saudi Arabia. And then for cash prize, actually, we will announce later, because it is actually because we are getting more sponsors, so we want to get it higher. Hopefully, yeah. And then what is the time range will the judges run the backtest on for the first round? Is it within? Okay.
Yeah, for the first one, we'll just apply your trading strategy over the period of 2020 to 2024.
So can we use C++?
No.
Some of us haven't. Okay. Do we have to use the same strategy for the first and second round?
Yes. So we need to make sure that your trading strategy is consistent with your backtest result. And that's why we need we will freeze your code that you can modify during second one.
Okay. In your description, US, Hong Kong, Saudi together, does it mean that this is one portfolio with instrument from free market exchange, or is there more than one portfolio?
You can actually create a portfolio trading on trading on US, Hong Kong, and Saudi stock at the same time. And because this competition is supported by the Saudi government, so if you, for those participating in the equity stream, if you trade Saudi stock, you will have some bonus.
How can I contact AC? I sent email to AC before, but about this, but no. Actually, our contact is here. Actually, I think we always reply email here. admin@algotranche.org. And then do have equity futures?
No,
No.
we just have stock this time.
Can I change the code after entering finals?
You can just have some minor bug fix, but you can't have a major structural change in your code and in your strategy.
Okay, I got the email of invitation of Zoom link, but not the login ID. Actually, login ID will be sent later, right?
The login ID should be sent before.
sent.
If you haven't got the email, you probably need to send us an email and we will check.
Okay. Is it possible to train a model on the platform?
Yes, but the platform has quite limited resources. So if your model is quite complicated, you might encounter some difficulty.
How much capital will be provided in live trading? Maybe I answer this question because we will set up a fund, $1 to $2 million US at the beginning, and then actually our past champions and then a group of or other algorithms trading real money now. So actually we will have a base algorithm portfolio. So if your algorithm is good, you will join this team or a basket, I can say in this way. And then our system, actually the algorithm system, will allocate the capital to each algorithm according to your performance. Actually, it is maximum shot. So it's a variable. So it depends on the other algorithms who also fulfill the criteria. I mean the performance criteria. And then it also depends on how many algorithms shortlisted. And then yeah, so it's a variable. It depends on the final calculation. And then for idle cash, yes, we don't need to care about the money or market ripple.
I think the question is about whether they can earn some risk-free money if they have idle cash. So the answer is no. For idle cash, you will have 0% interest.
Yeah. So can we export data from the platform for local training?
Actually, due to some data agreement with our data vendor, probably we can't allow user to export the data.
Yeah, all the training only allowed in the platform in our cloud. So how many strategy can one team submit per category?
Each team can only submit one strategy if you participate in one content stream. If you participate in multiple content stream, you need to submit multiple time. And you can actually submit many times before the deadline. We will take the final strategy in consideration.
Maybe actually if you have many algorithms, actually you can make it in one basket, I think, in one portfolio. We need to use the same strategy. Okay, we already answered. Okay. They pay the ticket for Saudi Arabia. What does it mean? Actually, for Money 2020, now we have some sponsors, so we will tell you the arrangement later. So actually, there are several options. For example, physical or online. But actually, we will tell you later for the arrangement. Where will the employment opportunity from? Or from our sponsors? So and also from Money 2020 because it's a large group of fintech events, and then yeah, so the employment opportunity also from Money 2020. In fact, it's like prop firm right now. I mean the rules. Okay. So next question, what FX pairs can we trade? Can we switch FX trading? For example, trade euro dollar today or euro Japanese, US dollar Japanese yen tomorrow.
You can define your trading rule in your script to achieve this.
So next question, do we assume the strategy is long only considering the execution ability?
For equity stream, as mentioned, we suggest you to develop a long-only strategy. But if you participate in FX and also commodity stream, you can also do short selling.
In the equity portfolio, can I add a bit of FX or commodities?
We consider equity, FX, and commodity as a free independent content stream. So if you participating in equity and also FX stream, you need to separate your instrument. For example, you create one strategy that are purely equity portfolio, and the second one is a pure FX portfolio.
Who owns the intellectual property rights of our algo?
And of course, you own the IP of your algo.
All travel expenses will be covered if enter finals. We will tell you the arrangement later. So which email do we ask for login ID?
The email that you use for the registration.
I think we will send all the participants through your registered email. But if you can't receive it, you can send the email to us, admin@algotranche.org.
And tell us which team are you from, and
Yeah.
also your registration email.
What is the bonus for trading Saudi equity?
So for trading Saudi equity, we will have around 5% bonus points.
Can two teams submit the same code? What do you mean? Can two teams submit the same code? Oh, what do you mean by two teams submit the same code? I don't understand. You mean you register twice and then you submit the same twice? I have no idea what you.
So for such case, I assume you participate in two different teams and then you submit the same code twice. So for this case, we will only consider the team who submit earlier.
If we register for all three streams, can we only submit one strategy? Oh, okay, we already answered. Okay. Or the part of the period selected by judges. Is the criteria going to second round based on the whole period between 2020 and 2034? Or part of the period selected by judges?
For entering the second one, we will consider the whole backtesting period from 2020 to 2024.
Yeah, actually the criteria is here. We need to have criteria. Okay, here. Because we provide you 5 years of data, actually you need to have 3 years of backtest result. And then the monthly return no more than 8%. So here is an example. And then data can if the data cannot be exported to local but resources on platform are limited, which way do you suggest to train the model?
For the data, actually, we can allow you to download the daily data. But for maybe more higher frequency data, we probably have some requirement that from our data sponsor that the data can only be analyzed on the platform.
Can we use existing open source machine model or deep learning model, including editing or fine tuning? It need to be completely original.
Yes, you can use any open source library or existing model.
So for algorithm, is short selling prohibited? I think short selling is not prohibited, but you need to consider about the how practical your strategy is. Because if we cannot execute your trade, then actually it's not very meaningful. And then in your pitching, or I mean in your final day, it will become your weakness. In FX, we assume everything is spot. We assume we start with US dollar cash. Do we trade forward NDF?
You can just assume the FX pair on the platform is a contract for difference, so we can buy and sell. Yeah.
Okay. For equity stream, can we hedge index beta risk through futures?
No future will be provided.
Do we have sample submission? What do you mean by do we have sample submission?
We have sample code that you can take reference how to implement the strategy on the platform.
Is there any chance we can change the trading stream after we register?
So that means maybe currently you're participating in equity stream, but then maybe after 1 week later, you after you analyze the data, you found that it is quite difficult, and then you want to change to another stream, right?
I think is his question.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I think yes, but you will have limited time.
So
Can
like,
we okay, sorry.
oh, sorry. So like we can still change like the stream after we register, because like we register for 2 streams, and right now like we want to change one of them, which is like equity to forex. Yeah, can we do it?
Okay, probably you should send us an email.
Email, okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Okay, and then we double confirm. Yeah, the minimum interval is 1 minute. So what about capital allocation? Can we assume whatever we're comfortable with, or is it fixed? Oh, we just answered is based on the efficient frontier, maximum sharp, and then also depending on number of strategies
Sorry,
originally.
capital the strategy uses during backtest.
So probably you need to do some market research. So let's say if you focus on the equity stream, you need to check the market cap or the daily trading volume of a particular stock.
Thank you.
Will the training data be given in files via email or will be available through Algo? Yeah, actually, it will not through email. The data actually is an online SaaS model, Algo. So you will code in the platform and then run the backtest on the platform. So yeah, everything is on cloud in the platform. Yeah. So for equity, only spot is allowed. Yes, and then how leverage can be applied at five times. Okay, so this is the end of the all the questions.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
just.
there's final question. If register for 3 themes, can we only submit one?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we can move to the next session. We'll introduce how you code on this platform.
So before that, I share this Excel first. So this Excel, it will be the instrument list that you can trade during this contest. So for example, for US stock, for Hong Kong stock, Saudi stock, foreign exchange, and also commodity. So you can refer to the email later. And I think most of you have already received your login account. So you can log in, go to algogen.com to log in this platform. So after you log in the platform, go to the top right corner, then you go to the backtest session. So you will be your coding interface. So the left-hand side is where you code your change strategy, and then the right-hand side will be where you set up your backtest environment. So for example, you can maybe at the beginning you want to debug your script, so you may probably focus on a particular month. And then for the data interval, so the minimum data interval is 1 minute. 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day. So let's say if you want to do a 4-hour trading strategy, probably you need to select a smaller data interval, and then you can apply some timer to check the time, whether it is 4 times. And then here you can set up your initial capital and then the leverage. And here will be the instrument list. So if you are participating in equity streams, those available instruments will already be preloaded in the environment. And let's say if you're participating in other context stream like foreign exchange, so you can also select the FX currency pair, and also for commodity. So you may be wondering how the API works. So you can go to this tab doc. So it summarizes all the API detail. So for example, for this platform, so we are using a event stream architecture. So here is the overall system architecture. So you can refer it how the data stream we process on the platform. So for example, for this on market data feed, so once there is a market data event update, so you will receive the corresponding data feed update under this this on market data feed event. So you can go to this this session. So you summarize what are the available attributes that you can obtain from this event update. So for example, the open hello close price, the latest bid ask price, etc. So there are several sample code here under the sample algorithm session. So you can simply copy the script and then paste it here and directly run it. So you can refer to those sample code to see how the API works. So there was a question asking about the market making strategy. So you can refer to this one. And there are also several other example on the community session. So probably it might be helpful for you to check out those sample code on the community as well. So in case you run into any technical difficulty, you can send us an email, support@algogen.com, or the email here, or you can post a question on the community. So there, we on our platform, we have many other algo developers who are helpful to answer your question. So I would like to introduce another helpful function. So when you go to this backtest interface, you will see there is an icon on the bottom right corner. So when you click it here, so it is actually an AI chatbot. So for example, you can ask it to help you to draft some sample algorithm. So you will generate a Python code. Then you can simply copy the code and then paste it here and run it. So actually you can refer to one of the YouTube video on our channel. So this one, the latest one, about how to use this AI function. And of course, don't expect the AI is very intelligent that it can generate a very profitable training strategy immediately. So probably after you generate the code, you probably need to revise and backtest many times. So regarding how to submit your training strategy, so as mentioned in the email, so let's say it is your final strategy that you want to submit. So you move your mouse here, and then there is a submission button. So you choose which content stream that you are participating. So for example, this one, we are trading on Microsoft, the US. So we choose the equity stream, and then you just type something, and then you submit it. So you can submit multiple times before the deadline. So we will take the final version for evaluation. And then for live paper trading, so it will be under this live test session. We will have another email for more instruction later. So actually you can deploy the same script directly from your backtest without any modification. Yeah, we will provide more detail how to deploy a backtest script to the live environment later. So it is just a brief introduction about the backtesting system. So if you have any question, just feel free to send us an email, and also you can post on our community.
So there are some questions in the chat room. So let me see. From Daniel, actually, he said he was accidentally registered into two groups. One of the team leader will send you an email and will ask you to remove me from that team. Is that okay? Yes. Please send us email and tell us which team you are and your email, etc. And then we will do it accordingly. And then another question from Ryan. All cryptocurrencies are not allowed to trade in this competition. The answer is yes, because crypto is not included in this contest. Okay.
I have a question, please, if you allow me.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot to add a member on my team. So I sent you an email, but I didn't receive any response yet.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, I sent you yesterday or 2 days ago an email, but I didn't receive any response from you.
So maybe you can send the email again, because we
Okay, I will send.
a number of
I will send.
email.
And a second question, please. When I tried to fill the survey, I found that most of the universities from Hong Kong. Is it exclusive for people from Hong Kong? Because I'm from Saudi Arabia. Can I?
Sure. So actually, it is a global contest. We have participants. So this year we have participants from more than 50 countries. So from Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, US, UK.
So it's okay to register for Saudi Arabians.
Yes.
Yes. So next question, do you have an example of strategy that trade multiple stocks?
So actually on the technical document, we have an example showing the pair trading strategy.
Thank you. You jump one question.
Sure.
The market making one. So I was wondering how you can propose a market making strategy if the minimum of testing is only 1 minute.
So let me go back to the screen. So for the 1 minute data, so it is the basic idea for a market making strategy. So we keep placing bid and ask price from time to time. So assuming we are using the 1 minute data, so we base on the latest bid ask price every 1 minute to detect whether your bid price or ask price are hit.
But the market making is 10 times per second. So how can the test interval can be 1 minute? That's what I'm wondering.
So can you repeat?
So any market making strategy will involve 10 operations per second. So my question is, how can it be tested if the minimum interval is 1 minute?
Wes, can you understand the question?
I think he said because I mean for market making is back to back, right? You mean your limit order got hit and then the other side you need to place a market order so to earn the spread, right? So if it's 1 minute data, actually you don't know, you can't control the time, right?
Correct. I'm happy to clarify again. So when you do market making strategy, you do one trade now, one trade in 5 seconds, and another trade in 10 seconds. So how can you estimate the impact of that strategy if the minimum interval is 1 minute?
Maybe because of the limitation of 1 minute, I think you are not recommended to do some tick by tick trade, I think.
Okay, I understand
Yeah.
better now. Okay, thank you.
Do we need to manually choose which stock to trade?
Yes, you need to do some market research to decide which stock or which financial instrument that you want to trade.
Is there a time limit for backtest execution? What do you mean a time limit?
Sorry, yes. If my backtest takes couple of hours to finish, is that okay? Or is there a limit on the time it takes to finish the backtest?
There is no limitation for running the whole backtest, but let's say if you have a very complicated AI model, for example, you are using 1 minute data, but your model may take maybe 10 minutes to trigger to do the calculation and then trigger the signal. Probably it is not realistic to implement in the live market.
Understood. Thank you.
Do we have to choose all the instruments in which we want to trade in the submission section?
No, you don't need to choose all the instruments that are available.
Another question from Shiwei Chen. Is there any API available on the cloud? Can we use it in local?
Currently, all the API are only available on the cloud.
Is every strategy limited to one asset only?
No, you can actually create a portfolio with multiple instruments.
Is there any limit for backtests or runs? Number of backtests, any limitation?
No limitation. Actually, you can run many times.
Can we have the PowerPoint after this meeting? Yes, we will send you the deck, I mean the presentation deck, and then also the instrument list, and also yes, some deadlines, important information, important dates in the email.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to ask if we can use options like for Forex or commodities.
No, option is not covered in this contest.
Can we put limit order or market taker only?
Yes, limit order, market order, and also stop order are also supported on the platform. You can refer to the technical implementation on the TED Talk.
Okay, and then another question. Yeah, okay. Yes, please go ahead.
So like there's only spot trading for this competition, right?
Yes.
Okay, so like only spot for Forex, for equity, and for commodity.
For commodity and also FX, you can just regard it as a CFD, contract for difference, or perpetual future. You can long
Okay,
and
okay.
short. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. The tests are performed on one asset. So how do we submit a strategy that trade multiple assets?
You can refer the pair trading example here. So actually on the backtest environment here, you can choose multiple instrument. Yeah, just like this.
So the answer is you can trade multiple instruments. So could we download the data in the platform? So the answer is no, because there is a license problem. So all the questions are done. Is there any more questions? We will put this Zoom, I mean this briefing in YouTube, and also we will send it to you in email, so you can replay, and then if you have any questions, you can send us email as well. There's one question from Mike. Is there any data about commodity contract in different expiration months?
No. So you can regard the commodity the active contract.
When there will be the info about rewards, I think we will update you as soon as possible, because actually we are talking to some potential sponsors, and then we will finalize everything ASAP. Can we download tech data to train model locally? No, the answer is no. You cannot download. Every backtest will be done on the website, on the platform, I mean. Oh, daily tech data, yes, daily, yes, but intraday, no. Can I submit multiple algorithms under same category?
We will take the last submission for consideration.
If you have many good algorithms, we suggest you to make it in one portfolio. How can we visualize the data for research purposes? You mean the backtest result, right? Ivan. Yeah, from Ivan.
On the platform, actually, you can go to the report. So after you finish the backtest, you can go to the report section. There will be some chart to summarize your backtest performance. And also we have an online Jupyter notebook under the My History section. So if you know about Python, you probably heard of Jupyter notebook before. So here under this Jupyter notebook, so you can do some basic data analysis and also data visualization. And actually we have some example about the Jupyter notebook. So you can take this article for reference. So for example, here we can curate the market data and then do a multi-line chart like this. Any other question? If no more questions, then I think we can stop here. So we will send you the PowerPoint and also upload this recording on the YouTube channel. So if you encounter any difficulty, you can just email us later.
Yeah, there's one more question. Finally, is it required to be invested 100% of time? Since we cannot short equity, can we hold cash?
You mean you invest 100% on like stock, and then you hold nothing on cash, right?
Yeah, is it can he hold cash?
You can hold cash, but as mentioned earlier, for those idle cash, we will assume there is 0 interest rate.
So I think no more questions. Then we can stop here, and then we will put everything, put this clip online, and then yeah, and send you all the email. Thanks a lot, and good luck to everybody.